We talk with local experts about the wild, wild west of healthcare in the high country. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News. Healthcare is making headlines all across the nation, and the news can be frightening. But what exactly has changed in Summit County? Obamacare programs are the same as last year, and the Connect for Colorado Marketplace still exists. If you don't enroll by January 12th, you will be penalized. Subsidies and tax credits are also still available to cut costs, but monthly premiums for individuals will jump by 36% in Summit County. Small business owners can expect the same. With so much happening, Tamara Dranksfeet with Summit FERC says uncertainty has many locals on edge.
Right now, for Summit County residents, what we can expect is really more of the same. A lot of the changes that you're hearing about on the federal level just don't apply locally.
In other more promising changes, insurance companies can no longer deny coverage for pre-existing conditions, and programs like Medicaid help low-income families and seasonal employees bridge the gap between jobs.
The fundamental thing everybody has to remember is it's important not to make assumptions. There actually are things in place that can help a lot of our residents, certainly not everyone. You might qualify for Medicaid, or your kids might qualify for CHP+.
But if you still feel lost, there is hope. FERC is one of several Summit organizations helping locals navigate healthcare, and it's working.
I just helped a family of 4 whose income was around $75,000 annual enroll into a bronze plan for under $200 a month.
That was Danielle McQueen. She leads the healthcare team at FERC and has helped dozens of families cut costs on healthcare. She also helps locals find the best insurance for them because one size does not fit all.
It's not only important to make sure you have insurance, it's also important to make sure that you take the time to understand your insurance, understand which doctors you can go see.
No matter where you get insurance, prices in Summit County are some of the highest in the nation. But Dranksfeet says if more people in a community have insurance, expenses tend to drop for everyone. And never forget to use your most powerful tool for change, your voice.
If you have an opportunity, contact a legislature or contact a U.S. Senator and really voice the struggle that you're facing, because that's the only way that some of these changes that we need in this community are going to happen.
Have you ever wondered how a ski racer spends the summer? If you're Aspen's Wiley Maple, you did odd jobs and trained like your career depended on it.
Got a job working for Roger Moyer, painting walls, doing half days. Paint in the mornings and train in the afternoons.
Maple has been on and off the U.S. men's ski team for nearly a decade. Injuries plagued his career, but none of his 7 surgeries started with a crash. He's been hurt 3 times while training and even broke his ankle in a car accident just hours before a race in Beaver Creek. Maple isn't officially on the Olympic team this year, but the head coach invited him to travel to World Cup races and prove why he belongs.
I haven't done what I want to do in this sport, and if I can still do it, then I'm obligated by the time I've already put in and all the people who supported me to keep going.
Tech skier Ted Ligety has never been in danger of cuts, but he's coming off his 2nd injury in 2 years. So how did he spend the offseason? By being a dad. His son, Jax, is less than a year old and traveling the World Cup circuit with mom.
Being a dad is awesome. I mean, that's definitely one of the coolest experiences of my life, and it's awesome to be able to just hang out with him, and that's a cool release from your daily training.
But fatherhood hasn't dulled Ligaty's focus. He feels strong after an off-season back surgery and can't wait to be back on the Olympic and World Cup podiums for his specialty, giant slalom.
Having not raced yet and knowing where I really stand against other nations, it's hard to say where the realism is in that goal. But of course, that's on the onset of the season and feeling healthy and feeling like I'm skiing well. I think that's has to be my target.
In sports, the Colorado Avalanche host the Washington Capitals tonight in Denver. Puck drop is 7 p.m. And on Thursday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers play the Tennessee Titans. Kickoff is 6:25 on NBC. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News.